See you guys. Have a good night.
Hey, Cody. How much for this Chinese grave titan? Don't have a price on it. It means it's free, don't it?
No, not exactly.
Hey, Cody. How much for this anime girl statue?
Alright, let's see here. That one right there?
Yeah, how much is she?
I'd have to look it up.
I will give you $30. I will give you $25.
This isn't how you negotiate prices with stuff like this.
Hey, Cody. You guys do trade-ins?
Oh, Butterfingers. Ouch! Oh, come on.
Hey, Cody.
Can we buy these?
Welcome back to Life and Games. I'm Cam,
I'm Carl.
and today we are joined by our very special guest.
Cody Travis here at Battlegrounds Games and Comics.
There you go.
Hey, Cody. So, you've worked here at Battlegrounds through the entirety of the Pokemon trading card boom,
Yes.
where things just went wild. Tell me, what was it like working here at that time?
It was chaotic, I'll be honest. At first it was very chaotic because it basically happened overnight. It was just one day the prices were, what we thought was normal.
Yeah.
And then they weren't. It boomed because of a YouTube video.
Yeah. So wait, what was the YouTube video?
It was Logan Paul.
Oh, right. So, when you guys did you see that YouTube video before the boom happened, or was it afterwards that you're trying to figure out what's going on?
I honestly still haven't seen it.
It's that infamous. When did you find out that something was a little crazy with Pokemon prices?
It was literally the day after the video.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
It was.
Did you just have a bunch of people start coming in and be like, nah?
Yeah, people started coming in with stacks of cards. They started coming in with.
Trying to sell them?
Yes.
Okay.
They started coming in like. I have never seen the number of Charizards come in
Wow.
that came in like that first 7 days after that video
Really?
came out. It was
Wow.
insane.
I mean, that's what everybody was wanting, right? Every person who held on to their Charizard thing and this is going to be worth it one day, man, it finally happened for them.
I really wish I did the same thing. I traded all of my Pokemon cards to
Yeah.
my neighbor for his GameCube.
I was looking at a foil.
Hey, you got a
Vaporeon.
GameCube, though. That's not too
Oh,
bad.
wait, was it Platinum Edition?
Oh, man.
No, it was a regular
The purple one?
purple one,
Hey,
no
man.
GBA player.
Atomic
just,
purple.
Yeah.
You can't mess with Atomic purple.
No, that's pretty good stuff. I mean, yeah, I was looking at the Vaporeon you have in your case over there. I had that kid. That was my favorite Pokemon card in the second grade. Foil Vaporeon. I traded it for I think it was a Blastoise or something, regular Blastoise.
Hey, that's not a bad trade.
Not a bad
you did
trade.
good.
But that Foil Vaporeon is worth $450
Yes.
right
Nuts.
now. So I'm just thinking, no.
Yeah, and they only keep going up, too. I mean, you look back, that the box breaks are really popular nowadays.
Yes.
But there's also a lot of scammers going around, so you guys probably have to watch out for that.
We do.
Oh, yeah. Did you get any scammers during this time?
Not really scammers, but there were these big influxes of fake cards being brought into the store.
I mean, yeah.
And there were people that would bring in stacks of fake cards. And then there were people that would bring in an entire sealed fake booster box of cards. Yes.
What? No, what was that like? So
It's
the box.
they're very, very obvious.
Oh, yeah.
Is it really that obvious?
Yes.
Okay.
The artwork is blurry.
Oh, yeah.
It's-
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we all probably gotten fake cards as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And things were spelled wrong.
I know.
Elite Trainer Books.
Yeah. There was one that came in that was supposed to be from a set called Steam Siege.
Steam. Is that a real set?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steam Siege is a real set, but the card game called Pokémon is not.
Oh, geez.
Man.
So I had to break that guy's heart.
What did you do?
So
Did you
he
keep
didn't
it or-
know.
No, he didn't know.
Oh no.
He thought that he was. He
Oh.
thought that he was, sitting on a
gold
gold
mine?
mine.
How did he get it? You think he was just playing ignorance? Be like, oh, I didn't know.
He bought it at from one of his friends who had bought it at a flea market.
Oh, the flea markets,
yeah.
that's where all the fake cards come
Yes,
from.
yes. Unfortunately.
You never buy trading cards at a flea market. It's gonna be fake.
Now there's some people that sell actual cards and they'll have like their binders, but most of the time the people who have that will know what they have, so they'll have them priced accordingly. So if you find a person that's selling you a box of Pokemon for like $5,
Right.
Well, hey, it could happen.
it could.
Could
It
happen.
could.
So you've mentioned having a lot of people come in with Charizards. I have to assume that these are like childhood collections.
Yes.
I assume, being children, sticky-fingered children, a lot of these were not in good condition.
Not all of them, no. There were some that have come in that look like they went through a washing machine, or look like they were basically put into a wallet
No,
and
man.
kept there
Is it
for
one of those playing flip it or rip it and
It-
try to sell it back to the store?
Yeah, it looked like it.
I don't think they were kids playing Flip It or Rip It. I think
I'm-
just like Cody said, they stuffed that Charizard in one of those Velcro wallets with the flames on it. You know what I'm saying? Had the chain going to
I did that as a
Yeah.
kid. I had a dark magician girl that I cracked from a pack. Secret rare foil, awesome. I brought it to school with me to show it off, and I crimped it right in the middle. That was a bad feeling. But let me ask you. Okay, so y'all just kind of started having a crazy influx of people coming in wanting Pokemon cards. Mm-hmm. What did you do to meet that demand?
We go through a site called TCG Player for our pricing.
Okay.
And so at first it was really hard because the pricing didn't update overnight the same as
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
So there's a
okay.
little bit of a delay.
Yeah, there was a few days delay in between when the prices were what they were before and what they switched to, and so we went into it carefully at first, but then whenever everything clicked into place, then it was just guns blazing.
Right.
And we would buy just whole collections and
Really?
stuff. Yes, people would bring in like not only binders but card row boxes full of like original like base set and base set 2 and jungle, fossil, all that stuff.
So let me ask you this. I know here at the store, whenever y'all have a tendency to get a large influx of items, you'll have to put your arm out and say, hey, we're not buying these right now because we've got a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Has that happened at all with Pokemon?
No.
Oh yeah,
Y'all are
imagine.
turning them out just
No.
as fast as you're getting.
Yeah.
Even it's got to a point now. It's evened out now a little bit. It's still like the price of the cards are still like insane.
Right.
But the craze has evened out to a point to where like still there are commons and uncommons from base set, jungle,
Yeah.
fossil that are still not even bulk anymore.
Right. Pikachu's, Eevees. I know that like I've watched a few box breaks and like specifically from Jungle. Mm-hmm. In Jungle, I think it's the most expensive card in that set is foil Snorlax. And at the time when I watched the box break, it was going for I think it was $8,000. I mean, Pikachu's and Eevees were like $500 a pop, and they're common.
Yeah.
What?
It is insane.
Yes.
How much? But I mean, you have these people that they buy a booster box and they put it in a gun safe for 20 years.
Yes.
In mint condition.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And it's not just like base set and stuff like that. Now there's newer sets now that have super expensive cards in them.
Right.
Most of them, of course, are going to be Charizards or
It's always Charizard.
yeah. It's always Charizard. It's never Blastoise. It's never
Venusaur.
It's never anything like that. It's
Charizard.
always
That was the
100%
chase card. As a kid.
Charizard.
That was what every little boy and girl wanted was a Charizard.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Logan Paul wore in his boxing match. Did y'all see that?
I
He
heard
had,
about
like,
it.
The chain with the Charizard in a case, mint 10.
I
That's
did
what
not.
that was his gem that he wore to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Amazing.
That just shows you the set on that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you call them? Cojones.
Yeah.
That like just how brazen the guy is.
Yeah.
It's incredibly wild that one person's video could suddenly transform an entire industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the catalyst, but it was a whole lot of other YouTubers.
Yeah.
Because everybody jumped on it.
Chasing
buying
the dream.
boxes, cracking packs, just
Yeah.
putting a big spotlight on Pokemon. And I imagine, like, what was an average day at the height of the Pokemon boom like for you? Like, how many trades were you doing? And did people mention, like, oh, I saw this on YouTube or something like that?
It was about a daily occurrence when people were talking about the video, the pricing, things like that. I heard the name Logan Paul at least once a day.
What's it like
For-
to be a shop owner in 2020?
Yeah, really. Oh man.
It blew my mind, honestly, because it's not that we were not prepared for this, it's that it was just so much coming in at one time.
Yeah.
It was just this huge amount, this influx of Pokemon coming in at one time,
Yeah.
and it completely overshadowed like most of the other card games.
Right. I remember even here, the Pokemon case emerged out of that. There was barely any Pokemon here to begin with.
It became
now-
front and center.
Yeah, front and center at the shop, and it's just everywhere. I mean, Walmart started stocking heavy on Pokemon. I think I told this story on an earlier episode, but I gotta say it again. There was one day when I was at work. I work inside of a Walmart. There is, the card game section. There was a group of teenagers that waited on the day of stock for hours because they had gotten intel on when they were going to restock the Pokemon cards, so they were just camped out in the Walmart.
Oh, I heard plenty stories. I heard that Target's not actually putting their cards out anymore.
Yeah.
That they're locking them up.
Because of all the fighting and all the craziness.
Yeah.
It's nuts, man. Like, and the weird thing for me is I like playing the Pokemon card game. So when I buy a pack of cards, it's mainly to get like the code card so that I can play online because nobody's playing in paper.
No.
Yep, coronavirus done killed that.
Yeah.
That is kind of odd to me that you see so many people coming in buying cards and stuff, but you never see them playing.
Yeah.
It's insane.
All collectible.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because, like, originally it was about a 50-50 split. You had 50% of the people buying them to play them, 50% of them to shove them in a binder, maybe resell them, collect them. Some people just like the shiny cardboard.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I feel like that scale went...
Yeah, shiny cardboard is the only thing that matters.
Yeah, it's... Oh, man. And as a player of the game, I was trying to get packs because I wanted to play online. And anytime I went here, I went Walmart, anywhere locally, they didn't have nothing. I mean,
The struggle bus was real for players.
yeah, I remember one time I came in here and there was some guy trying to buy like every ETB you had, every Elite Trainer box. He was like, "How much you got? I'll buy it all."
That became a problem, and it became a problem with our distributors, the people we get our stuff from, because they started running low on a lot of stuff, and it became even harder for us to get it then because we would get allocated. So instead of us getting like 36 boxes of something, we would get like 12.
Ooh, dang.
And those 12 boxes would be gone. Like if it was a new set, like Battle Styles, Vivid Voltage, or one of those, those would be gone for the weekend was up.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to wait until there was a new stock, and
Who knows?
yeah, who knows when?
And then you have the guys that just come in and buy all of it.
Yeah, we had to put a stop to that.
Oh, did you?
Look, people get a chance,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
we didn't want to sell everything we have to one person because it's not about us making the money. It's
about serving the community.
It's about giving everybody their fair chance to buy the product and to have the cards than just one person coming here. I'm going to take everything.
Sony, Microsoft. You listening?
Yeah, now that you mention that, I do remember I came in when Battle Styles came out, and I wanted to get 2 Elite Trainer boxes because they had the Rapid Strike and the Single Strike one. I wanted both of them, and we had to ask the owner if I could buy both.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know, can he buy both?
Yeah, I mean, and y'all had good stock on Battle Styles, but it was still like, I'm not sure. Let me double check.
Right. That's how it got with
That's
Pokemon.
crazy. But good on y'all for like putting that limit on there so that little Timmy could come in and he could get his Pokemon
Right.
Yeah.
cards.
There was some kid who had a 10th birthday party
Yeah, and you
that needed those cards to be available.
needed it.
It's
Or some mom trying to buy them. Like, come on.
I saw Logan Paul do the thing. Shut up, kid.
it was basically us trying to deter would-be scalpers.
Good.
Sony, Microsoft.
Yeah.
We- it became a big problem. We didn't before Pokemon. We didn't have this kind of problem with scalpers.
Yeah.
What kind of backlash did y'all receive from guy coming in to buy everything?
Oh, it was stupid.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't like all the time, but it was like the people that got so just butt hurt.
They're going to make a buck.
It was almost painful to watch.
Really?
Like cringe or?
Yeah, it was like, well, why can't you just sell me the product? I just want the product. You can't. Well, it's okay, man, to buy some product, but
Right.
not all the product. Well, I've got good money.
My money no good here.
See, that's the thing is, these things are going to sell. No matter what, we're
Yeah.
gonna make the money.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about making the
It
money.
makes sense in business sense because, like, the more people that you're selling to, those are more valuable returning customers. You don't want to be the store known for selling everything to one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you piss one guy off for only selling him a little bit, or piss 100 people
Everybody
off
off, yeah.
for not being able to sell them any. It's like, no, easy choice to make.
Yep, makes sense.
Like, no contest.
Yeah.
Now, here's another one. In your time through this whole boom, what is the single most expensive item that has come through here Pokemon related?
Ooh.
Okay, so there was he's a regular that comes in. And,
Okay.
And he's been collecting Pokemon for years.
Ooh.
And he came in with a graded 10. First edition Lugia
Ooh.
from Neo.
Neo Genesis?
Yeah.
Neo Genesis. Ooh.
That's spicy.
And I felt like it was.
Do you feel bad even touching the thing?
Yeah, I felt like I was
Let me get the
decreasing the value just touching that graded case. I didn't want to touch it. It's like one of those office moments where I had to scream, "Mike off!
My God!
I felt like
Sweat.
Dwight. Yeah, I started feeling a trickle of sweat coming down.
So he was coming in to sell it?
Yeah, he wanted to first get it appraised,
Okay.
and then he wanted to sell it.
Appraised here?
Yeah.
What? Just out of curiosity, what did y'all end up doing?
It basically since there's no way to look that up on TCG players
There's
that
not?
use as
Oh,
far as like
because of the-
graded.
yeah.
Now they're starting to show more graded stuff on there, but not a whole lot, especially not for something like that.
Right.
When we looked it up, there were only
You'd have to go after
two.
like eBay prices, right? Yeah.
It's sold, not just what listings, but
The
sold.
listing could be like $1 million.
So it was a pretty big chunk of change that we.
Did y'all end up buying it?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Did y'all sell it?
I think we're actually going to try to get it graded.
Oh,
or
no-
not get that graded. He had some other cards in the collection too. We're getting those
Oh,
graded.
He sold his whole.
But before we sell the whole thing, we're waiting for those to come back.
Gotcha.
And
So tell me about that a little bit. How has the grading process been? Like the waiting? What's it been like trying to get cards graded?
yeah, because I heard PSA has slowed everything down.
it's basically at a snail's pace now.
Wow.
They actually had to shut down for a while just because there were so many people just flooding them with Pokemon.
So
And around the same time that Pokemon got really big, people started buying just sports cards. Just
Oh, really?
yes. So it was Pokemon and sports cards just like converging on one building.
And also, there was a big reserve list boom in 2020 as well.
Yeah, for MTG. Yeah.
Magic the
that
Gathering.
too.
So, for the uninitiated, can you explain kind of how grading cards works?
So basically, what happens is if when a person sends a card off to get it graded, which will either be to companies like PSA, CGC, Beckett, what'll happen is you will mail your card off to these companies, and they will put them under basically they will literally put them under the microscope, and they will give them a grade between I think it's 0.5. I think.
How do
is
you
like
get
the
0.5? You send them ashes?
But well, it's between 1 and 10. 10 being like the best grade you can get.
Absolutely perfect.
Like
Yes.
mint condition.
And used to it was about $20 a card when you would send it off.
Uh-huh.
Now, not so much.
Oh, really?
No.
They've. I guess imagine they're charging a lot because they probably
With-
have a ton of work to do.
Yeah, with them being so backed up right now, especially PSA.
Because they're like the big one, right? They're
yeah,
like,
they are.
Everybody
You
goes
get
to
PSA graded, that's okay, we believe you.
If you want to get a card graded at PSA and get it back in a timely manner, I think it is around $200 to $300.
Woo-wee.
Golly.
And that means they'll basically do what's called a walkthrough, where they will just speed run it. And I know there's a bunch of people that have done that, and
They
got-
pay $200 to get a card graded? No,
Dude,
sir.
when you're talking about in the thousands,
I guess if you're trying to sell.
Snorlax and Vaporeon, all of these insane.
Yeah,
But the margin, I mean, $200?
If a number on a card, once you get it graded, it increases in value,
No,
no matter
true.
what the grade is.
True.
So that cost, I believe, is expected to be on the buyer.
if you're gonna do that, then you better know for sure that
It's legit.
it's going to be worth more than that too.
Right.
That you
Right.
sent it off with.
The crazy thing I've heard is they can come out of the packages not at 10.
Yeah.
Like if the printing errors and
Yeah, so there's a lot of things that are
Mishandled pack.
out of our control, out of people's controls whenever they open a card, like centering. Centering is the biggest thing.
the borders on the side and up and down, making sure it's square.
If centering is off, that is something literally out of your control.
Roll of the dice.
But they will take that in consideration.
That sucks. Imagine you crack that Mint 10 Charizard out of first edition base set, and it's just like cockeyed a little bit.
Yeah.
$300, they're gone.
Yeah, probably more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, the difference between an 8 and a 10 is several thousand.
There was a guy that came in here whenever Shining Fates came out,
Okay.
and he pulled the big Charizard
Yeah, so
out of it.
Shining Fate's the set known for having the shiny variants of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Black Charizard.
When
that everybody
he
wants.
when he opened that pack,
He got the Black Charizard?
he did, but
Oh, yes.
but
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Was it cockeyed?
it wasn't cockeyed. But when he opened it up,
Flip it or rip it.
it was crimped.
Oh, from the...
Yeah.
Stamping the
It was
pack.
crimped on the top, and
Just watched the life
yes,
leave him.
it was like watching a soul leave a body.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. I feel like,
nuts.
what kind of recourse should you be able to take receiving a damaged card like that from a pack?
I mean, who are you going to take it with? The Pokemon Company's Japanese.
I mean,
See, I've
still.
never really thought about that before. I've never really considered like, hey,
What other merchandise can you buy and receive it damaged out of the packaging that you can't get fixed?
Yeah, are you guys would somebody expect you to be responsible for it if you sold it to them?
no, we haven't had anybody that throws the blame on us, cause whenever
I mean, what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
pack gets crimped.
Like-
It's like,
Well, I mean, think
so-
about if you went to
we're
like
gonna check.
Walmart or something like that, you buy a product that's broken, you expect the store to replace it. So why would it be any different here?
oh, yeah.
Would you just give them a pack, roll the dice?
About to say,
Well,
it'd be
because the
very
thing
hard
is-
for us to replace a Charizard.
Well, it's different because you can't replace a sealed pack per se.
Right.
Because it's not like you can reseal it and sell it.
No.
The pack is, I mean, the value is radically different. Like how you determine the value of the cards is radically different when they're open or sealed. Now Walmart doesn't care because they're just gonna throw the cards away anyways.
Yeah, throw them away or sell them.
They do not care.
Yeah,
secondhand stores and all that.
Exactly. So if you have an open pack of Magic cards and take it to Walmart, like this was damaged when I got it, they're gonna be like, "You have your receipt? All right, trash. Here's your refund."
I've actually done that before. I ordered an Elite Trainer box off of Amazon like a year or two ago, and all of the packs in there were resealed.
Wow.
And I got with Amazon, I was like, oh, hell no. I got my money back.
That's one reason why I quit buying packs at big box retailers. That happened to me at Walmart.
Like in person?
Yeah, I bought a pack of Magic cards. It was one of the ones that come in that cardboard container over the pack.
Yeah.
And got it home and opened it, and it was resealed, and all the rares were taken out of it.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
So I took a picture and posted. It was actually retweeted by the professor, which was really cool.
Yeah, nice.
I took it back and got a replacement, and from that day on, I was like, I will never. Because what happened is somebody bought the packs in Walmart, opened them up, took the rares out, sealed them back up, and returned them.
It's freaking crazy.
And
it's a crazy world.
They don't care at Walmart, right? So I will never buy packs from there.
And it seems to me like we only started hearing about, people like reselling packs and doing like these really nefarious things.
So bad. Everybody just wants a buck.
In the past, like 2-3 years.
Yeah. Before it was just like, kids like Pokemon. I mean,
yeah.
I saw a picture on Twitter the other day of an eBay listing or an AliExpress listing, one of those, for cellophane with the Wizards of the Coast logo on it.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah. So
that is not good.
It's not good.
I remember that. I did see that too. And everybody was like, why are we allowing this?
Yeah. And what I mean is the boxes of trading cards come in the cardboard boxes and shrink wrapped with cellophane, usually with the logo of the company.
Yeah, they're basically watermarked.
Yeah, like watermarks on the shrink wrap. These people were selling just the cellophane shrink wrap on eBay for people, or AliExpress or wherever it was, for people to reseal boxes and make it look official.
So gross.
It was craziness. Like,
and
that should be illegal, right?
It should be, because at that point you were taking, I don't want to say like an official type thing, but you are.
Yeah.
And turning it into something not official.
Selling something with the express intent. Like, there's no other use for that.
Yeah, no,
I mean, other than somebody who wants to seal their own boxes and keep them in their house. It's like, okay, sure.
Why do you need it sealed then?
Yeah.
Unless you're going to try and resell it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
or fraud somebody.
With that, gentlemen, I think that's going to bring us to a close. Cool. Pokemon cards, pretty wild these days.
Major effect on local game stores.
Yeah, man. It sounds like you guys went through a lot.
We did, but at the same time, it was... I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Having all the people in the store. Yeah.
I enjoy not just that, but it was cool, seeing like all these old collections come in. It's been awesome seeing, like kids coming in, getting so excited about Pokemon.
And you're being like, sorry, that guy bought all of them.
You see
Can I interest you in some Force of Will?
Oh my God. Perhaps some Argent Saga?
Maybe some Final Fantasy, the trading card game?
Hey, now that game's good.
Is it?
It is.
All right, Cody. So for the folks out there who have never been to this store, where can they find it?
Well, we are located at 2708 Airport Road, Suite 1.
Ooh.
In beautiful carpet capital of the world, Dalton, Georgia.
Dalton, Georgia.
Well, do you have anything you want to plug? Any you on the internet anywhere?
I'm not.
What's going on this weekend?
This weekend, or actually,
14th, isn't it?
Yeah, 14th is Free Comic Book Day, featuring Kevin Nash. That's right. Diesel.
Oh, wow.
Big Sexy himself's going to be here.
And y'all are just having a big old event here?
Yeah, and everybody's welcome to come out, come check out the store, come pick up some free comics, come meet Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Just
August
check
14th?
it out. August 14th.
What time do you need to be here?
He's going to be here from 1 to 4, but we'll probably open around 11 or 12.
Around 11 or 12. Battlegrounds.
Yeah, be there. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. We may stop in. We're not sure yet.
Please do.
Yeah.
I'll crack open a pack.
All right, so to send you off, we've got a couple plugs. Of course, you need to check out my boy Carl here. Subscribe to Soda Games on both YouTube and Twitter.
Twitch.tv/SodaPizzle.
There you go.
And YouTube.com/SodaGamesFTW. That's FTW for the win.
For the win.
Yeah.
And I recently just started a YouTube channel, which is, I don't have a custom URL yet because I'm still in baby mode. But if you want to be nice and subscribe and help me get to that custom URL, if you YouTube search Awesome Muffin or in the Life and Games channel, We've got all of our associate channels right there for you to click on.
They'll all be linked in the description below, so
Absolutely.
just jump down there and click all the links and all the subscribe buttons.
Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun doing some live streams.
Ooh, a lot of Pokemon Unite.
That was so much fun.
This culture's all about Pokemon right now.
Yes.
Hey, and they just buffed Charizard, and he's real good. So, we love you. Be sure to like and subscribe this video and our channel. Try to get this channel to 100 subscribers so we can say what, Carl?
So we can say youtube.com/lifeingames.
Life in games.
Life in games, yeah.
All right, we love you. We'll see you next week.
Peace.